This is I used to have some
First pitch, 7:07.
Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose. Hit inning.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Here's George Springer, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard on the ground at third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
So digging in now, Torres. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, number 31, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Again, another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Fouled off.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
I'm set with the 0-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Greinke is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Luke.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Hit hard on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's been so consistent.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Something I thought we'd never see. 100 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Popped him up. Gurriel is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
His hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A little low. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Greinke. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Torres. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is there, 1 away. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Reddick coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... George Springer the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. This is foul right side. Rounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roll. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels,
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
My God.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
One game, they lost 2.
Jordan
Wonderful.
Alvarez.
It's wonderful.
Here comes the first
But
pitch.
not really.
Jordan Alvarez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Dude, for real.
yeah,
Come
Matty,
on.
you're seeing a lot tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Hard ground ball to third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone later.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Well, D-Roll, you know they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit hard, but foul. On the year, Hicks is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Another one sent foul. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Encarnacion backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Zach Greinke. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Soft grounder left side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now the 0-1. Smoke on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can. And it ended up making a play not even close at third. The relay. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in George Springer.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bouncer to the left side. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Josh Reddick stands in as he looks at a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hit down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hit. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a date.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and that'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
Leading off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The third baseman,
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Brad Peacock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I think he was so jacked up he kept the hitting streak alive. He said, what the heck, I'm just going to keep running until someone tags me.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep to right center. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
He's already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. And the runner will score from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Austin Pruitt enters now in a mop-up role as they try to keep the deficit right where it is. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Gleyber Torres will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
The first delivery to him on the way. Yuli Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 0-1 the count. Throw to first. Not in time. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Soft liner toward first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. No hits to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And he's got another one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The third baseman, number 29.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Zach Greinke starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Putter low, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 14-0 is the final in this one. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very We are under at the plate, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Fastball just inside. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the right fielder,
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw won't get him. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
batting fourth, the third baseman.
Digging in, Gio
29.
Urshela. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's had as the season.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner will score from first. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Brantley. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ball.
This one also hit deep to left field. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Framber Valdez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Correa onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Here's Carlos Correa now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The first baseman, number 10.
Yuli Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. So stepping in, Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He takes the turn and heads for second. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Liner in there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. And Judge is off and running. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Gleyber Torres. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day.
And the throw is in time to get him to stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Count even at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able.
High and deep to right center. Reddick looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Luke Voigt. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Smoke toward 3rd. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So striding forward now, Austin Slater. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. He's there to track it down. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Jose Altuve will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here it comes. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He went deep last time up. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa is retired to lead off the 5th. Alex Bregman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's
a dive, but it's off his glove. Hicks ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now back.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Chris Davinsky gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Almost complete ownership, 6 for 7. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's got it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So here's Josh Reddick, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Now that
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him. And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Now batting, the first baseman,
In now, Luke Voigt. Liner toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Hicks is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Joe Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1, here it comes. Hit to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
the batter number 13, shortstop, Austin Slater.
So now to the plate, Austin Slater. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Austin Slater just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. Hit high and deep to right center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second,
and he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in, Luke Voigt. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, and here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Now batting, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
this guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-0.
No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Popped him up. Voigt waits on it. 2 down.
The bat, number 44.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu is there, and they breeze through this half inning as Ryan Presley comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. He's set, and the pitch. Scorched to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
The batter, number 13.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Austin Slater. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Springer, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the runner will score from second. Now both runners are across. Slater takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The designated hitter,
At the plate, Labor Torres fouled away. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. This is line to left, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Luke Voigt. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in 1 game, single, double, triple, homer, all in 1 game. Congratulations.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Brentwood is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Austin Slater. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lined hard to deep left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Stepping in now, Torres. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is there to make the catch, and so next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 2.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 10.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So close, but with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. But you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th D-row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Gio Urshela.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for 3rd, and he is into 3rd with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
And it's not in time. He's safe, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. Last time up, just a single, but it did a lot of damage as it plated 3 big runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. LeMahieu isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's George Springer the next to hit, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Houston. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
Tons of runs in this one. New York came out swinging with a huge first.
Alright, YouTube. I am going to be right back. Give me about maybe 5-10 minutes or so. I'm just gonna get it set up here, and I don't like Jordan Montgomery. He seems alright. I can't say I don't like him. He's not like Garrett Cole, and yeah.
We are under the bright.
And I will be
Jordan
right
Montgomery.
back. The reason why I am whispering, I am sorry if you cannot hear me. My son is sleeping along with my mother-in-law, so I have to keep my voice down because I have a New York tone. So I will be right back, guys. Just hang on. touch you. Hmm? Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, YouTube, I'm back.
Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Leading off
Here's the
tonight
first
for
pitch
Tampa
to him.
Bay, the designated hitter.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so...
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting second.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Kendrick aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Snap throw to first.
For some reason they can't win against them. They won one game from them
1-1.
and lost this one.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit softly down the line at first. And that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nico Horner. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the right fielder.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Man, talk about a run producer, D-Row. You're looking at one right here. In line for the RBI title. Also,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a strikeout looking there. Randy Arozarena goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Vidal Brujan swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Greg Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. That average way up there to start things out, with just a ridiculous number of home runs and just an absurd total of RBIs for a single season. LeMahieu, the former Colorado Rocky, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting in, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, and their runners at the corners now. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. Line towards center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watched and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes
And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Line drive to center field. Florial is there to make the catch. Up next for the Rays, Ronaldo Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls.
And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Estevan Florial is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Florial on the run to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the 2nd time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Scooped up, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yankees forced. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, D-Man Troy.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Horner, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that... Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Florial has it, and there is one away. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Hit hard towards center, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Florial is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky. This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Randy Arozarena is retired to kick off the inning. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits. 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts.
I wasn't hungry. Okay, baby. What you have to do? Eat that, baby. Oh, handsome boy. Mommy loves you. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? Huh? You full? Alright. It's okay. You fun? Yeah? You have fun? Yeah? You miss mommy and daddy, huh? Okay. Ooh. You okay? You okay, baby? You okay? You okay? You're very scared. You scared. Mommy scared you. You scared mommy the first time you watched it. Mm. Yeah. Hey, babe. Yeah. You want to see your little one? Really? For a quick second. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hi. I love you. Yeah. I got that ready for you for later. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, it's that day today. Yep, I know. What did you do? Flour? No, I just see it was full. Maybe just wanted a little bit, you know? That's okay.
Love you, buddy. Huh? You do want toys, right? Yeah. You do, right? Gotta work on them, you know?
Daddy's gonna go back and watch this movie, okay? Go over with me for a bit. You see mommy play baseball, okay? Okay. I love you.
In a row. Gracious. 2 away.
Greg.
Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry.
So now to the plate, Greg Jones. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
As a look, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Florio is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gio Urshela. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. To third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ronaldo Hernandez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout.
Baby, why did you wake up? Oh, that's I can use it. Why did you wake up? Huh? Did you want to see us? Is that why you felt mommy and daddy? Hmm? All right. Alright. You want to go to bed? You want to go nap? Huh? What you want to do, boo-boo? Huh?
There, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that'll bring in Estevan Florio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Howie Kendrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Next to the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Ford.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now back.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Gary.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Sharp ground ball to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he botches it.
Yeah.
And the runner will score from first. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Aaron Luke gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. 4 runs here in this half inning. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Florial on the run, and the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Back, the designated hitter, Rover.
In now, Torres. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, number 29.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Why he does that.
Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. So one pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Randy Arozarena is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7. Jalen Beeks enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. He's got it. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. That's out number 1. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Florial on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Now with the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. As a look, now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Vidal Brujan. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Vidal Brujan becomes the first out of the inning. Greg Jones stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ronaldo Hernandez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him. Andrew Kittredge comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. High and deep to right center. Florial has it, and there is 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that...
Swing, high drive. And it's gone as they add still another. He's done it. Torres is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Urshela rounds third and is digging for the plate. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Jose Alvarado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Arozarena is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Estevan Florial starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Happy boy.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show.
Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna stop this broadcast. Probably play it off broadcast. But I will be back later on today. And enjoy your night. And remember, subscribe, like my video, dislike my video, whatever you want. I would love to get more subscribers, so please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night.